That what a man looks like?
Self-improvement is masturbation. Now self-destruction.
Self-improvement is masturbation. Masturbation is imagining that you're having sex but instead you come into a napkin. Have you ever invested time into self-improvement books or videos? You felt inspired, you made some goals, but then months or even years later, you realize that you're right where you were. After this video, you will begin to unfuck your life and unlock your potential within 24 hours. If you don't, then you're fucked, because there's no other video out there that will magically solve your problems. This is the one. If you want to stop playing with yourself and you want to actually get ahead, watch this video until the end. Welcome back, and if you're new here, this channel is your path for escaping the rat race and building an unstoppable mindset. I've interviewed, hired, and trained a lot of people to make more money than they ever thought possible. We dive into topics like money, women, freedom, true masculinity, and we're exposing the matrix. If that resonates with you, smash the subscribe button like a man and turn on the notification bell. Welcome to the team. Before we get started, I want us to take a moment to just set our intentions. There was a moment in my life where I wanted to really level up. I was ready to just take my life to the next level, and I stumbled upon a video, and it was a summary of a book. It was like an 8-hour book, but it was summarized into just 20 plus minutes. And I realized that I had an opportunity in front of me. I could just watch that video and feel inspired and do absolutely nothing. Or I could watch that video and really pay attention and make the decision prior to even watching the video. Make the decision to grab something, to take something out of it and actually apply it within 24 hours. And that's the intention that I went into that video with. And that's exactly what you need to do right now, because otherwise you're just wasting your time. It's just masturbation. I don't know if you know this, but being coached by someone is very expensive, especially someone who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about. So here's the deal. I'm gonna coach you right now for free, okay? But I want you to pretend that you're paying me a lot of fucking money and there's no refunds. So you have to get something out of it, because paying a lot of money, thousands of dollars, and getting nothing out of it is just not acceptable, right? You wouldn't be able to sleep at night. So I want you to imagine you absolutely have to take something out of this, and within 24 hours you have to take action. So after this video, just write down some concepts that you learned and how you're going to apply those concepts to actually help you move forward with whatever your goals are. You have to materialize it. It can't just be a philosophy, a beautiful concept that inspires you. Forget about all these feelings. It's action. Red pill is truth, blue pill is dreamland. That's what red pill is about. And a lot of people don't even know what red pill means. Red pill means reality. Get something out of it. And as I mentioned before, this channel is about money, women, freedom, adventure. If that resonates with you, do me a huge favor, hit the like button. If I were to chop off my penis, I would have millions of followers. But guess what? The powers that be, they don't want to push this type of content. So hit the like button and let's forcefully spike up the algorithm. Number 1. Step outside of your comfort zone. Did I scare you? Did I scare you? Oh my goodness, I scared this little guy. That is just being crazy. Anyways, number 1, step the fuck outside of your comfort zone, because you know it's not that comfortable anyways. Watch this video with me and we're gonna talk about specifically what you can do to unfuck your life.
Welcome to life. You wake up, go to school, finish school, go to college, get in debt, find a job, spend your life paying off the debt, work in the week, drink on the weekends. I know, sounds fun, right? No. For some of us, playing it safe in life simply isn't an option. You only have one shot at this thing we call life. I'm sure you don't want to spend it doing some shit someone else tells you to do. Some of you might want that, and that's no problem with me. But for those of you watching this video, you know who you are. That's not an option. The comfort zone, a simple concept, right? Easy to understand. Every single thing we do in our lives, every action we take, falls into one of two categories: inside the comfort zone or outside the comfort zone. The further outside the comfort zone we get, the more mental resistance there is to do it. You see, the comfort zone has one priority and one priority only: keep you in it. It wants to keep you comfortable and keep you safe, which, hearing that now, doesn't sound like a bad thing. Comfortable and safe. Isn't that what we're all aiming for anyway? I mean, yeah, in a perfect world. But we're not in a perfect world. You see, the comfort zone doesn't give a fuck about how you feel. It's there to keep you alive. And one of the ways it keeps that promise is by shrinking. The more time you spend in the comfort zone, the smaller it gets. Like if you choose to skip the gym for a few days. When you do eventually end up going back, taking that first step will be 10 times harder than it is right now. That's because your comfort zone shrank. So the solution, a switch of perspective. Each time the opportunity of getting out of your comfort zone arises, see it as exactly that, an opportunity. And the first few times, this will be incredibly difficult. But just switch your brain off. Say yes whenever you want to say no. That doesn't mean saying yes to everything, but the things that you know will be good for you. Try to turn that fear into excitement. Here's you. There's your dreams. What stands in the middle are two simple things, the work and your doubt. That's it. The first step of this process is what we've just been over, getting out of your comfort zone, taking that first step. All that stands between you and your dreams is the remaining obstacles. Now for the first one, the actual work. That's something you'll have to figure out along the way. There's different steps for different ventures, different work for different goals. And honestly, that shouldn't be too much of an issue for you if you know where you're going. Want to build a business? Work on providing an undeniable service or product. Want to be in the NBA? Train every day and work until you're at a professional level. Trust me, you already know what you need to do. Stop with the excuses. But what if you're not capable? What if you fail? For most of us, this is the only thing stopping us from getting where we need to be in life, the fear of failure. So, where's the fear actually coming from? Well, ultimately, it's an ego thing. You're not actually scared of the risk, but what you might look like if you fail. At the end of the day, we all know nothing's as bad as it first sounds, and these big risks in your life are ultimately an ocean wide, but only an inch deep. So, at first glance, they look unfathomable, but once you're actually in it, there's really nothing to worry about. You'll always come out of the other end, better than you was before. You physically cannot fail if you just keep trying. I mean, look at this channel. After a year of failed attempts, it looks like an overnight success. Not taking risks is probably the biggest risk you can take in life. There's no easy way out of this one.
I love that video. The guy's doing a phenomenal job. I left the link in the description below for the original video. You're gonna have to step outside of your comfort zone. There's no way around it. When you do step outside of your comfort zone, you're going to feel scared. You're going to doubt yourself, and that's okay. Because courage is not the absence of fear, it's what you do in spite of fear. When I took on this big risk, this very uncomfortable journey, I was not scared, I was terrified. But despite feeling that way, I took action. And people are gonna doubt you. People are gonna try to bring you down. And you sometimes are going to doubt you. Which brings me to concept number 2. And we're gonna turn these concepts into actionable steps. As we talked about in the very beginning, self-improvement is masturbation, but self-destruction, you, my friend, are going to have to destroy the little bitch voice that has been keeping you comfortable. When it comes to money, women, luxury, whatever comes to mind when you envision your future, it's not about what you get, it's about who you become. And in order for you to become this man that is able to be, do, and have anything and everything you want, you're gonna have to destroy that little bitch that you used to be. That has to be in the past. How do you do that? You're gonna take it one little step at a time. You got to get some wins under your belt. What is it that you can do right now that's going to get you one step closer? Number 3, right now, is where we take these concepts and we materialize them by taking action. What is this one little step, the smallest one, that you can take towards improving your life right now? Think about what it is that you want. The first thing that comes to mind: money, women, fitness. You don't have to choose multiple different areas of your life, just one little thing. And then choose what your one little step is going to be in order to get you closer. And then get in the habit of just taking one step every single day closer towards your goals. Because what happens is whenever we think of big goals, we think of taking enormous steps, right? But the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So what is that one step going to be? Here's where we go back to the beginning. You got to take something from this. You got to change something. In order to have something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Right now, take that one little step. What is it going to be? Write it down in the comments below. Whatever it's gonna be, but just do something, commit to it, write it down right now. Within 24 hours, you have to take action. Money, women, fitness, maybe you've been thinking about taking some MMA classes or something that you enjoy, whatever it is. write it down, and take action. Within 24 hours, you have to do it, okay? And if this one goal that you have is to make more money, I do have a free link in the description below where I'm going to teach you how to escape the rat race. Number one is free. Number two, you're gonna learn how to escape the rat race within 30 to 90 days. And number three, there is no number three. What else would you like? Would you like some coffee with that? I know what it's like to be broke. And I know how overwhelming it could be to search up on the internet how to make money. There's an ocean of information. I almost drowned in it. Click on the link below. It takes a few seconds to fill out your information, and I'll see you there.